Hello, US Geoguessr fans. Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be taking you through 5 rounds in the United States, of course, this time on this US Cities Plus map. I just discovered it today. I was watching some YouTube videos. Thank you, Shmoo Gaming, for your videos where you play on this map. I was intrigued, and I'm also intrigued because nobody, as of yet, has scored a 25K, no moving. Current high score 24,905. So I am going to try to best that. No time limit, no moving. And of course, I'm going to be sharing with you my insight, my analysis, my commentary. Let's hope it helps improve your US Geoguessr game. That's what I'm here for. Clarksville floor covering. 931 area code. There are a few different Clarksvilles. On the drop, when I first saw Clarksville, I was thinking maybe Clarksville, Indiana, which is across the river from Louisville. But when I saw that 931 area code, I knew we were a little bit farther south. We are down in Tennessee, Clarksville, Tennessee, 606 Spring Street. So it looks like we're running north-northwest, and it looks like we are above another road to the southwest, and it looks like there's also a river to the southwest. So I would venture to guess we're here, right? Looking at Riverside Drive. And could this road possibly be Spring Street? Yes, it could. So, where is Clarksville floor covering? 606 Spring. Star Spangled Brewing Company. Okay, that is on North Spring Street as well in Clarksville. That sounds good. Sounds like it might be worth a visit, but unfortunately we're not there. Where is Clarksville floor covering? It looks like is that a driveway? Or it looks like that's like a little road going down to the marathon, yeah. So that appears to me to be McClure Street? Or possibly just like a little alley? Yeah, because there's Clarksville floor covering. If we are towards the southern end of that building, that would put us right about there. Great. Good way to start. Got good enough clues there. 931, we knew we were in Clarksville, Tennessee. We also saw those pale green pale green license plates. 931 area code. Pale green license plates. Post Wine Bar. Huh. Place looks good. Crafted cocktails. Mobile, Dauphin Street. So definitely know we're in Mobile, Alabama. I know Dauphin is a major thoroughfare there. I believe it's a major east-west thoroughfare. We are looking at an oyster house. Let's see if we can get some Alabama license plates. Yep, that looks like one. Can't tell there. On, what is that, an Escalade? Equinox? Who knows? Yeah, definitely in Mobile, Alabama. We are at Dauphin, but it is very difficult to read the cross street. I think we're just going to have to locate it off of Dauphin. Let's see, if we could get an area code, what would we be looking at in Mobile? I think it would be a 251, if I'm not mistaken. Not positive on that, but I do think that that's probably what we would be looking at if we could move and find one. Oyster City Brewing Company. Uh, see, maybe I'm just hungry, thirsty. I'm seeing a lot of good-looking places on the map there. Okay, let's just start and see where we could possibly be. Royal Street. We'd be looking northwest at Dauphin, and we'd be wanting to see this post coffee place or bar that's there to the northeast, and then I definitely want to see this oyster house, something oyster house. Purcell's, Lavell's, Oyster House. How about Wintzell's Oyster House? And Post. There it is. Okay, so we're looking at the patio of the Oyster House. Looking at the driveway behind Post. Should be a 5K. Yep, even closer. Good, we're at 10. Okay, nice. We're seeing some very distinctive buildings right ahead. We are looking at what appears to me to be a New York plate. New York plate there. United States Courthouse, okay. Looking at some kind of circle here. It does not appear as if we are able to get a cross street. This is going to be the most challenging round so far, unfortunately. Looking straight ahead here, I see blue street signs. That is making me lean towards possibly somewhere like Rochester. I know Rochester has the blue street signs like that. I'm not able to see the acronym there before the metro. It's not immediately apparent what kind of public transit that is, what kind of bus stop. Brutalist architecture there, like 70s brutalist architecture. Pine tree in the distance, more blue street signs. I did see that police car there. That's where I'm going to go next. Don't worry. I'm just trying to get some vibes here. I wouldn't imagine we're anywhere in New York City Metro. It doesn't feel that way to me at all. I'd want to go maybe more like Buffalo, Rochester, maybe Syracuse. But thank you, police car. Buffalo police, cool. So apparently Buffalo also has those blue street signs. That is good to know. I know that Syracuse, I don't think, has them. I want to say Syracuse has the green and white. So if you see the blue street signs, it's a good Buffalo or Rochester scent. This building right here was, I think, the dead giveaway that we weren't in New York City Metro and that we were probably somewhere more like Buffalo, Rochester. Just that brutalist, boxy architecture. Everything's dirty. Look at how dirty that building is at the top. Everything in Buffalo is filthy. It's just there's so much snow and just grime all the time. So a very Buffalo scene. Where could we be, though? We're in like a big circle in Buffalo. I am unaware of where that could possibly be. Is there like a big, famous, like, square or circle right in downtown Buffalo that maybe I'm not aware of? Yeah, Niagara Square. Now it says square, but it definitely looks a little bit more like a circle, does it not? And we must be looking at Buffalo City Hall there, due northwest. So McKinley Monument right in front of us. I do not think that that is Perkins Drive. Bus stop there, though. Other road there to the south. I would venture to say we are probably here. Buffalo Police Headquarters behind us? Does that make sense? Buffalo Police. I mean, that's kind of what it looks like, although I would say that's that building, probably, right? Brutalist building? No. No, Brutalist building is right next to Buffalo City Hall. It's got to be Buffalo City Court. Okay, so we're not there. That would be at Delaware. Deco Lounge right next to that. Okay, so we could be at Niagara. Court Street is right there, and The Buffalo Police headquarters would be to the right of that, so what we're looking at there is Niagara. Okay. So we'd be more like here. Let's send it. Yeah, cool. I didn't want to pinpoint any farther. We had to line that up. And then you saw right in downtown Buffalo, we were able to get a really good bearing on where we were because there's a big circle there. Okay, we'll never forget Niagara Square now. Buffalo blue street signs. Was those yellow plates everywhere that gave it away. Then the architecture, Lowell. So we have to be in Lowell, Massachusetts. That is my, yeah, I mean, firm guess right now. Looking at this architecture, brick, streets. I mean, everything kind of looks a little Massachusetts, Bostonian. These kind of street signs I have found are pretty typical of Massachusetts. They're vivid, and then they have the city seal over there to the left. I've seen those in Fall River. I also want to say that I've seen those in other Boston suburbs or other parts of Connecticut. Lowell is a bit northwest of Boston, yeah. So here we are. We, I think, can be very confident we're in Lowell, Massachusetts, at the corner of John and Merrimack. I cannot remember being dropped in Lowell all that often, so it's interesting to be there for sure. See what the street signs look like. Those kind of like brown, burgundy kind of signs. Here we have Merrimack. However, it is East Merrimack, so I'd want to move maybe a bit closer to the center of the city there. Nesmith, Willow, Ash, James, where is John? High Street, Brown. Are we across this river? What is that river? Concord River, okay, coming off the Merrimack. I did see John. Big Poke, and then, yeah, we're right by the Purple Carrot Bread Co. So, is, Big Poke still there? Oh, yeah, cool. Didn't even notice it. I bet that is good. I'm not sure that, actually, I'm not sure. I'm not sure the Poke in Lowell, Massachusetts would be that great. I guess it's near the ocean, so don't see why not. Cool. This is a good way to obviously go through 4 rounds here. We are at 20K. Let us see if we can extend that to 25. That would be great. That would put me atop the leaderboard of this map. Would be a good way to finish the video and a good way to finish this seed. The seed has been kind to me so far, and I think it's going to continue to be kind to me. I was really thinking Texas. If we look straight ahead on these cars, I mean, it's just got those black and white Texas plates. Those are very typical of Texas. The fact that we have front plates was one of the first things I looked at here. Because if we look ahead, Cactus Rose, I mean, my first thought looking at that mural, somewhere like Tucson maybe, but we had front plates, so we knew we had to be in Texas, and those front plates were black and white, so solidifies Texas even more. Do not get an area code, but we do get an address, Austin Avenue in Waco. 254, okay. I'm not sure if I could have named the Waco area code, but that's what it is, if we are indeed in Waco. Truck might be lying to us, but I doubt it. I really doubt it. Kind of like Lowell, Massachusetts. Well, yeah, I guess I have been in Waco before, but not very often. So it's interesting to see what Waco looks like. Reminds me topographically and architecturally of Austin, which would make sense. It's not too far away from Austin. It's a bit closer to DFW, though, I think. I believe we were looking at 11th when I turned around, looking to the southeast. So it would I would venture to guess that we're somewhere northeast of 11th on one of these crossroads. Simply Irresistible, Cactus Rose. We do not get another street sign. But if we are to trust this truck, let's see if Austin Avenue lines up. Yeah, there's Austin. And we would definitely be looking at 11th there. They're Simply Irresistible. So thanks, WBC Furniture Company. You're not on the map. You deserve a shout out, though, for confirming what I'm hoping is going to be a 25K here at the, yeah, like northeast edge of Simply Irresistible, looking towards Cactus Rose. Great. So thank you for watching along with me as I 25K'd this map. I don't feel too egotistical about predicting a 25K. Everything worked out well. Let's review where we were, though. In round one, we were in Clarksville. Right in front of Clarksville Flooring Factory. We were able to line that up. We had an address. We knew it wasn't Clarksville, Indiana, or another Clarksville. Then Mobile, we had that Mobile mural right in front of us. Again, I don't think there's anywhere else we could be. Dauphin Street, very typical of Mobile, Alabama, and the Deep South in general. Then Buffalo was a little bit trickier, but not really, because we found the Buffalo police car, and we were right there in Niagara Square / Circle in downtown Buffalo. That was cool. Buffalo City Hall was definitely a sight to behold. Then Lowell, Massachusetts. Looked an awful lot like Boston to me. TBH. And then finally Waco, Texas. So a map with a lot of clues. Really enjoyed playing it. Let's see how I look at the top of the leaderboard. No moving. 25K. Around 15 minutes, but, it's okay. Leisurely pace. We'll see how long I stay number one. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following along with me on this US Cities Plus map. I appreciate it, and I really hope you learned something today.